Right, hello and welcome back to this little Kameo playthrough we're doing. Where we left it off last time, we'd made our way over to the mountain falls. Today I think we're going to be completing the entirety of this section, and we will also be including the ocean temple within that, I believe. I think we're going to do each individual region separately, so we'll make sure that we grab everything, do the temples, and then have a little bit of a transference, a little bit of a crossover where we go over and transfer between each region and make sure we've grabbed everything that we can, everything that we've missed and have been unable to grab previously. I think that is our best way of going about it, and I think that is how we shall do it from this point onwards. Regardless, I hope you've been enjoying the series so far. There should be quite a few more playthroughs coming out over the next month. I think we'll be doing an Oddworld Stranger's Wrath playthrough. We might also be doing, let's see, I think we might do a Jade Empire playthrough, but we shall have to see at this point. There's much left to figure out, but we are, at the moment, we're building up towards Halo Infinite's release, so we're just kind of working on, and I'm trying to improve some of my editing techniques bit by bit as we go on through. So please don't hesitate to leave a comment, a bit of advice. If you like something, if you didn't like something, please do mention it so I can seek to improve it and continue to make this channel as best as it can be. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed today's video.
If you must know, I'm teaching my son to swim. He's a bright kid, but it's hard for him to live up to the legacy of an expert swimmer like me.
Tragic. That is something I've never actually noticed before. If you look at their stomachs, it looks like they've got water in them. Which kind of makes sense, but it's a bit weird to see. What an encouraging dad. How lovely. Anyway, so we're going to head and beeline straight to Major Ruin, as we kind of need him to unlock quite a few of the items within this area. And I think, yeah, I think it makes sense to unlock as much as we can as we're going along, but otherwise we will probably be doing a lot of the actual elemental fruit finding as well as the elixir of lives obtainment during the crossover points between each realm and each area, as by that point we have access to all of the local elemental warriors. Anyway, within here we're tasked with lighting the torches. If we speak to that guy, however, it's nice and simple, so we'll just do it quickly. That's two. I believe we should be able to get most of them from here if we're smart about it. Line it up. Should get that one. I think there's two around the outside as well. So if we get a bit more left. No. It's looking a little bit close. We may have to go through the door for that one. That's fair enough. Ash, funny enough, is too thick. He doesn't actually fit through the doorways. I may have to turn off Ortho's hints because he keeps giving them to us and we do not need them at this point. But regardless, if there are any game suggestions you guys have, anything which you think you'd like to see on the channel, please do recommend them. I'm always looking for new games to play and stream on over at Twitch. If you haven't already, please do go check it out. The link should be in the description. We're currently trying to hit affiliate and we are very close. We just need to up the average view count. But yeah, regardless, I hope you've been enjoying it so far. And there we go, that should be enough.
This is all I have to offer, apart from my undying gratitude. Thank you
Yeah, you can see kind of what looks like glowing, almost water lines within them. How creepy. I've never seen that before.
It's about time you listen to my advice.
Pacifica.
Talk to me through the whatnot.
Ortho's getting really fed up with us now. In fact, I'm going to turn that off. Off. There we go. That should make things much nicer for us. Okay. Damn, we got quite a few there. Ooh. somehow we did not take any damage there. I believe we need to ignite this, as with any bomb, run away, and then use rubble to collect these. I think they're called Parati? Something like that. But they are living creatures, funny enough, somehow. Giant sentient rocks. Also, I do have to say that the music in this section is fantastic. Whoops, sorry friend. Now that is interesting. I have never tried it this way before, but if you can see there is a seed pod. We might actually be able to hit it if we get the right angle. But normally you need Chiller to reach that. I do apologise if you can hear my cat in the background. No, I do not think so. It was worth a shot, worth an attempt. But anyway, let's go grab Major Ruin. Now, there's a little bit of a puzzle here. It's not too difficult, if I remember correctly.
First, the weapons of the past, the torch that casts their glow. Then towards the ancient sailor's anchor you must go. Third, the single candle that was placed to light the cave. Last, the bones of someone who is resting in their grave.
Fair enough. Sword, anchor, torch, bones. Not too difficult. We should be able to get this first time, hopefully. That is an anchor. So that must be a sword. 1, 2, 3. Or not. 3. And 4. Now, as I've mentioned, the Shadow Trolls are rather simple. Unfortunately, they do not have much variety to them. They are rather a bit too easy for my liking. I definitely wish they had a bit more variety to each combat fight. They definitely could have been expanded upon, given that you're only using Kameo. I feel there could have been a bit more object interaction, maybe a bit more of an environmental effect, rather than simply kicking Shadow Trolls and throwing them at... kicking Lost Souls, sorry, and throwing them at the Shadow Trolls. With the only difference being the amount of times you actually have to throw them. I mean, at least we have an AoE effect. However, he doesn't normally use it very much. There we go. There's one. Ooh. I spoke too soon. There's one. Whoa. 2 for the price of 1. Oh no. Oh, he just missed it. Where is he? There he is. Just need one more. See if we can get him. Wait for it. There we go. And victory is ours. And so is Major Ruin. It's good to have the old boy back. Oh yeah. Okay, well, as we have been doing so far, every time we get a new elemental warrior, we're going to read over Major Ruin's history after we upgrade him a little bit. Oops. There's one. Oh yeah. We will also grab Cyclone Spin and Spirit Up, I think. We should be getting another one soon enough. And there we go. So, in the 7th age of the realm, Major Ruin's elemental sprite was located in the midst of a barren wasteland, where vegetation was scarce and water in short supply. Major Ruin's elemental powers ensured that cliffs stood firm against the tides, and mountains pointed towards the heavens, keeping the towns and people who made their homes on these rocky peaks free from avalanches and other disasters. In battle, Major Ruin was able to pass through fire unscathed to reach his enemies, a common tactic of the elves, who would trap their enemies in a circle of flame and use Major Ruin to deliver the finishing blow. Interesting. Not very much there, but that seems to hint a very strong connection between Ash and Major Ruin, given the Circle of Fire is one of Ash's main abilities. Anyway, we can deal with these lobsters rather easily. And there we go! Another elemental fruit for our mix. Ow. How rude. So we're going to quickly destroy these big old blocks of metal. Stone coffins. That's one. This should be two. Ooh, get back there. There you go. I do have to say, the entire soundtrack in this entire region is fantastic. It's definitely some of my favorites, some of my favorite pieces in the entire game. The Mountain Falls theme is it's just really nice to listen to be honest. I really like this cave theme. There's just something quite, I don't know, quite uppity about it. It gives me very strong kind of Hobbit vibes more than anything, actually. Like a sense of kind of amusement, or a little bit of, not quite chaos, disorganization, I'd say. Do we even need this to blow open the entrance? I cannot remember. No, we do not. Okay, that's a different cave I'm thinking of. And here we go. This is my favourite elemental sprite of them all. I love Deep Blue. I'm a swimmer myself. I've always enjoyed swimming, and I love Deep Blue's entire character. His moves are really brutal, really cool, and he's just a really enjoyable character. I also like his alternate designs. They're pretty neat. Let's finish off his upgrades, and with that we've collected all of them, I'm pretty sure. I apologise if you can hear any fireworks. I'm recording this on Bonfire Night in the UK. I do not know if... I don't think Americans have Bonfire Night, do they? No, 4th of July. A starfish holds some pearls of fame. Search there to start my treasure game. Simple enough. You know exactly where to go. Ooh. So, actually, we're going to quickly open up those. If it wasn't for the fact that my big old black cat Eddie is deaf, he'd be absolutely terrified of this evening. My other cat, my ginger cat Daisy, is currently hiding underneath a bed somewhere, absolutely scared out of mind because of the fireworks. She's never liked them. It's a common theme with most cats, though. Okay, next it's this way, I believe. Should be up here. There we go. To find my sign and save some hassle, search behind the ancient castle. I say castle, so that's a bit. It doesn't quite work as well for me, but I know many people who go for either pronunciations. I think it's more of a northern thing in the UK to say castle, but I could be wrong. Because I live in Cambridge, hence Demon of Cam. I'm quite south, I'd say southeast. Yeah. And here we go. The lakeside here, near Wise Old Squid, is where my latest sign is hid. So I assume right over there. And that is why I love Major Ruin. His maneuverability is next to none. It's just quite fun zooming around on him. Apologies, Eddie has just gotten on my lap. There we go. Okay. Next one, the final signs across the way, out from the ledge where Rockty play. Yes, Rockty, that was it. So for this, we need that. Ooh, that one went flying. There we go. So we're going to save the treasure cave over there until after we've got Deep Blue. We kind of need, well, we definitely need him really to take out a lot of the trolls within there, so it's not really worth heading on just yet. Drop down. Ouch. We're also going to switch to regen for a little bit. See if there's anything here. I doubt it. It's worth checking. No. The game is done. You've won the day. Now take this fruit and go away. Beautiful. And victory is ours. There's another one, another three, another couple for our bunch anyway. And as well as this one. So with that, we're over a third of the way actually. Not too bad. I really like this game for numerous reasons. One of the most notably being that this game is actually. It's relatively big, but at the same time, it is equally small. And what I mean by that is you can complete it without too much hassle. And that is something which, unfortunately, a lot of modern games suffer from. The Witcher, Arkham City onwards, both of those games very much feel very bloated to me. I know there are people who have completed them in their entirety, and all power to you guys. I do not have that much time to sink into games nowadays. It's too much for me, unfortunately. So I quite like games which I can still complete without too much of a hassle, and just genuinely enjoy for the sake of just playing the game, as opposed to needing to collect it. Get out of there, crustacean. Hey, and under here, some money. And another crap. Okay, with that, I believe we've got everything that we really can get for the moment. I think. I could be wrong. Yes, I think we're good for now. We'll come back and we will eventually go to all the shops once we've unlocked the largest money pouch, such that we don't have to worry about our income between location. Often I can find that we will very easily use up our entire pouch and then end up wasting a couple of coins that we otherwise could use. I think this may be one of my favourite areas in the game. There's just something really fun about rocking around the mountain rise. Oh dear, that was terrible. But yeah, it's a nice, easy location. It's a fun route, and there's a little bit of chaos you can cause, really. Anyway, My favourite part is that we're introduced, finally, to the grass trolls, or I believe they're the plant trolls, of whom are very weak to fire, and a perfect target for Incinerator. Okay, we have to make our way around. Let's grab that. There's one. That should do. There we go. We will switch back to Ice Spirit, I think. Get out of here. Let's see if we can demonstrate, actually. If we get injured, I'll show off Ash's ability to regen his health using fire. Just something one of the viewers actually pointed out during a Twitch stream. Here we go. So if we just pop that, and then we use Incinerator. There we go, our health is regenning. It's a very cool discovery, a very useful one at that. Anything of note for us? No, not yet. It's a little bit close to my liking. Ouch. These guys are very weak to fire, which makes sense given they're made out of plants. Boom. And there we go. I heard a cannon. Who shot at us? Was it that chump? I assume it must have been. I do love the designs of these. I'm not quite sure what to call them. I don't think they're ever actually named. I would say rock trolls, but there are official rock trolls later on. I'm going to call them crag trolls. I think that sounds quite cool. But they're quite, this one's quite fun to fight. It's a very easy fight, unfortunately. It's not very much challenge to it. Ow. How rude. This is where I die, unfortunately. If we just keep them close to that. And boom. Hopefully. Easy enough. Definitely feels that it should have had a bit more, I don't know, a bit more layers to it, rather than just be a one shot. But again, no harm, no foul, really. It's not the biggest issue in the world. Bye bye. I remember missing this a lot when I was younger. I'd walk straight past it without noticing, and then I'd spend ages trying to find the next torch, only for it to be right next to me. There we go. One more for the pile. The ever-filling graveyard. Bye bye. Oh, ouch. That's rather unlucky. Here we go, last one. I do love how derpy Ash's design is. It's very T-Rex. I think that's very cute. It's definitely up there as one of my favourites. So in a large group like this, I'm not going to use pummelweed. I will let them get in the way, and then I will incinerator. Ow! How rude! There we go. Now that we've got some distance, get out of here. Oh yeah. Oh, I love this move. It's so good. Anything else? I don't think so. Let's take out this one, just in case there is some more money. No, unfortunately not. Onwards. Nowhere to run for you, I'm afraid. Never been quite sure what this area's point is. Borrow a little bit more money. I can't quite remember which way we need to go. I think... Ah, that looks optional. So we're going to go here first. Ooh, lots of money there. Ooh. Give me my money. I ain't missing any. Come on, big boy. This way, please. Just. Ow. I do really like the way this game sets up future locations. It's really nice to actually be able to see a lot of the areas you're going to before you actually go there. The most notable example being, well, the water temple just over there. There is also, let's see, there's Thorn's Castle off in the background. Oh, we missed. I'm not going to miss again. That to do. Is that enough in reach? Just about. There we go, now what to do. Another one for the pile. Ooh, nearly missed the sun. Just in case. Oh, how do we miss? One on target. There we go. Oops. There we go. Who's next? And there we go, another example. That's where we're going to later. It's the ice temple over there. And you can also see this location directly from Enchanted Kingdom, which must be on the other side of this the other side of this mountain. Let's see if we line it up. There we go. Okay. There's one. case, if he's going to be a pain like that, then I'm going to send him right into this thing. Ooh. Oh, damn. Brutal. I have never seen this before. How have I never seen this before? What? Oh, that's probably why. Let's try that again. So this time we're going to run Kameo. How cool! A nice easy 50 coins, I assume. Here we go, another enemy to face. This one too is rather simple. I always like to just fire off a bunch of these like this, let him charge into the wall, he gets stuck, normally, and we can just let him go into that. There we go! I do wish this one took 2 hits, but unfortunately, he too is another simple enemy. Ah, a cauldron. I'm noticing more and more details I've never actually seen before. I wonder what happens if you pour that on him. It's made out of rock, so I can't imagine he takes much damage. There's another one over here. Fascinating. Anyway, onwards. Onwards and upwards. Oh, let's try that again. Lots of money. Beautiful. And there we go. We've pretty much completed the Mountain Falls. I think I'm going to leave that there, because I am increasingly noticing that we are going beyond half an hour chapters. So I think we'll kind of stick to roughly half an hour segments, because I think they seem to work best. So we'll grab Deep Blue next time and complete the Water Temple as well. So for now, I think we're going to leave that there. I hope you've enjoyed, and I shall catch you next time. Bye now.